So there is this piece of shit named Lily Tino who is pretending to be trans and recently went into the women's restroom at Disneyland. Disneyland's for children.
I took those photos with a very clear goal in mind.
Lily's at it again. I love seeing Lily get wrecked by Jeffree Star.
Nowadays, we have grown men with beards wearing dresses going into the women's restroom. When I was younger, any normal person that felt like they were born in the wrong body was trying to be passable. And they were really wanting to live their life as a woman. And if you really think psychologically you were born in the wrong body, unfortunately, it's like a mental illness. But people hear illness and they just have a full spiral. So this new age of weirdos and predators trying to pretend they're trans or pretend they're this and harm women and children, that's my issue. So there is this piece of shit named Lily Tino who is pretending to be trans and recently went into the women's restroom at Disneyland. Disneyland's for children. Yes, there's adults that like Disney. We know that. And the camera's rolling. I'm sorry, there's a 7-year-old that just walked behind you. Why the fuck are you in a little training bra and lipstick, clearly with a man's voice, in the women's restroom filming? Rage bait, attention. These things did not exist 10 years ago. So people love to misconstrue what I said, and that's really what I meant. And I think that we should be protecting women and children at all costs these days with so many weirdos out there on the internet.
Who would have ever thought this guy would be like the voice of reason? It's actually amazing and awesome because this is how we used to be. And when he said just trans people just wanted to pass as women, you notice how it's always about trans women? Never do they talk about trans dudes like me, like ever, because we're just not the problem. It's these freaks like Lily Tino who latched onto the trans agenda, who's not trans. We all know it. It's like, but now is trying to crawl back out from under the rock or the deep dark hole it's in to reestablish itself on TikTok again. It's just so pathetic, but I'm gonna bring you this today because it's hilarious and I think it's great for a Friday release, and I think we can all just laugh and move on and have hopefully a great weekend. But I hope also that it doesn't upset you. I hope it doesn't, because it's actually brilliant. Jeffree Star is just wrecking it over and over. And people are, the trans community and the non-binary whatever community is so mad at Jeffree. But Jeffree's a badass, and Jeffree created his own space in the world and walks the world and always has walked in reality. So it's super awesome. So let me bring you, before I do that, thanks for hitting the subscribe button. Totally appreciate you guys. Really, I swear it's amazing and awesome. I am getting so close to 200,000 subscribers, and it's all because of you guys and really helping me get these videos out there. So with that, thanks for liking and subscribing. And also I want to bring you, so the next thing I want to bring you is this.
So there is this piece of shit named Lily Tino who is pretending to be trans and recently went into the women's restroom at Disneyland. Disneyland's for children.
I took those photos with a very clear goal in mind, which was to show a non-passing trans woman existing peacefully in a bathroom. There are a lot of opinions out there, especially from people like Jeffree, that we're faking it, that we are, just in bathrooms to cause trouble and hurt women and children, and none of that's true. It's ridiculous. Like, we are in the bathroom for the same reason as you. So it begs the question, how do we solve the problem of people see us, they're afraid because of what they've heard, it's not actually true? How do you change people's minds? That's why I posted the pictures, right? Like, yes, I knew it was going to be shocking. Like, I knew. I wasn't just trying to make people mad. I was trying to expose them to something that over time I want to be normal. I don't want to have to walk into a bathroom and feel afraid. I think that's where people get tripped up on, oh, this is rage bait. No, it's not rage bait. It is something that you're not used to seeing. It is a conversation that is being intentionally started to get you used to ideas you're not familiar with.
Dude, you act like you're the first trans person on the face of the earth, okay? So no, Trans people have been dealing with that for their whole lives. In fact, I did when I was not passing and trying to use the men's room. And, you know, men just don't care. They just don't care. You could still go in as a butch dyke and they still wouldn't care. But you act as if you represent. And what is this we? Who's we, you freak? So don't talk about we. Talk about you. Okay? And now it's all about this non-passing trans. No, that's not trans. Trans people have to pass in order to walk the world. And when you don't, guess what? Like you do not pass. You will probably never pass because you're not trans, because you're not making an effort. You never make an effort to pass. And the reality of the situation is you're going to have to deal with not passing, okay? If you want to be trans. You are rage baiting and you know it, or you wouldn't have even said that, okay? You do these videos to rage bait. You do these videos to make money on TikTok. You do these videos to other kinds of creepy stuff. It's just obvious and we all see it, including Jeffree Star, who actually has the balls enough to say it, okay? You are not trans. You are a predator, in my opinion. And it's disgusting, and just stop. But the reason why is because, including me, I keep putting these videos out there. But the reason, honestly, that I'm putting these videos out there about Lily Tino is because you've got to see the difference between this person and an actual real transsexual person, okay? That is the only reason why I put these out there, because I don't want to be associated with this freak, okay? This person is dying for attention. I know. Trust me, I know. I see it in the comments. I do give this person attention by doing them. But it's a very difficult space to be in. And unless I continue to expose and the rest of us continue to expose, this person is still going to try to be part of the trans grift. Oh my God. You're making it, so now Lily somehow thinks that they're educating the world by doing stuff like this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a trans-free bathroom, okay? Are you trans? You have to tell me if you are. Trans test number 1. Do you use pronouns? Got a live one here? Give me your arm. Estrogen meter. God, you're full of testosterone. No, wait, that's upside down. Does this flag mean anything to you? I'm gonna need some backup here. Now, talking to this. Trans voice checker. That can't be right. So are you tucked right now or something? It's a pretty good tuck. How do you get it so flat? Well, if you're not trans, what's this? A tampon? No, it's a pad. What was the last time you shaved your face? Is that a beard? Is that a beard? I'm gonna need you to take one of these. But I'm not pregnant. Exactly what a trans would say. What's this in my pocket? Estrogen? Ooh, do you want it? It's over here. Oh, it's over here. Oh, come get it. Come get it. And how's your polycule doing? I'm monogamous? Sure you are. Well, if you're not trans, let's arm wrestle. Let's see those big trans muscles. Come on. Trans, definitely trans. Yes, trans.
He's so cringy. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say about that. Every single time I'm just like, my skin crawls. Because you see what's happening here. I know you do. I don't need to explain it to you. So maybe for the people who aren't really familiar with this whole, they are totally gaslighting you. That's what they want to do. They want to gaslight you. Everything that person said right there is the yucky, yucky, cringe, cringe. I hope my baby is fast asleep and not hearing any of the residuals of this in the other room, because it's so insanely creepy. So now we got Lily trying to actually educate. This is like just, right? Like, really? A new grift. An educator standing outside with this sign on them. Ask a trans person anything. Oh my God.
Were you born with the
Yes, you're a male.
what you want to be? That's something completely different. You be who you want to be. I don't care. It's just when people make a big old thing out of things and make it a political issue when it's not.
You said what I want to be. There's no want. You just are. There's no changing it. Because
Have you ever been with the opposite sex?
yes,
You made a choice.
sure, but
We are going to agree to disagree.
think about it this way. When I was born, I was assigned a gender at birth, just like you were assigned male, right? So they said, it's a boy. You never had to second guess, am I a boy? Because you are, right? Think about it like a shoe.
Oh my God. I just have to pause there because it's the same fucking rhetoric over and over. And they use, I was assigned. You just admitted that there's two sexes. the first question, you dated the opposite sex and you said yes. Now you're saying I was assigned at there's a playbook, you guys. There's an actual trans activist playbook. What to say, how to say it. I've been assigned. Also, if you don't know, that term assigned female or assigned male is specifically relegated for the intersex community, because sometimes, very rarely, people are born, right, with male and female space, genitalia, or things that are going on that decide sex. And it's sometimes they have to assign it, okay, until whatever happens as this person becomes an adult, right? So no, unless you are actually intersex, okay, you are not assigned. You are born male or female, period.
I was given a pair of shoes, just like you were given a pair of shoes, the boy's shoe. And as I grew, my feet grew into these shoes, and it just wasn't fitting. And I couldn't figure out why my feet were so uncomfortable. It's like there's a rock in it, or they're too big, or they're too small, and I was miserable, right? It wasn't like I woke up one day and said, I want to be a woman. It was, I am so miserable. What is wrong with me? Oh, it's because I can't think of anything else because my shoes don't fit. I need a new pair of shoes, right? So my feet have always been that way. They were always going to be that way.
I strongly disagree with you.
Okay.
Don't lie. You woke up one day and said, my life is so boring. I need a new grift, or I need a grift because I'm just a boring old straight dude who has nothing going on in my life, and I don't like myself. So, hey, wait a minute. Maybe I'll become trans and create a TikTok account and lure all these young people into this idea that anyone can be trans and you don't have to pass as a woman or a man, and you can always just be that, and then open an OnlyFans site and then keep doing that nonsense, okay? So no, don't lie. It has nothing to do with that, any of this. You did not just wake up one day. You woke up one day and said, I need a grift. I need to figure out how to make money on TikTok. And you did. I'll give you that. You did.
But I'm still happy for you. Great conversation with you.
As much as I appreciate that person coming up to talk to me, that point of view is so dangerous. That kind of person will say they're cool with it, it's all good, but they disagree. And a passive disagreement doesn't change the way someone like that votes.
Oh my God, you are the dangerous one. I can't even believe that you see, that's also classic gaslighting right there. Right? They're calling the person who lives in an actual factual space dangerous, okay? This person is the dangerous one, and it is scaring me every day that I see this person on the internet and the way they talk and the stuff that keeps coming out. And this is how scary the internet is. Anyone can be on the internet and say anything they want to say. Clearly, they can just do it.
What's binary mean?
As in like non-binary?
Yeah.
Okay, so binary, the word, just means two, right? So like in computers, binary...
Or like if you're gay, binary.
Right. It's helpful to have like a analogy. So in computers, binary means zeros and ones, right?
Uh-huh.
You heard of that, like zeros and
Yeah.
ones. The gender binary means man and woman, or male to female. So when we talk about the gender that you can be, in the past, we've thought, oh, it's going to be either man or woman. Right? But we have come to know that actually there are more genders than that. So if you are something other than a man or a woman, you are not on the gender binary, you are non-binary.
Ah, there you go.
There you go.
Thanks for help.
Easy
Great.
peasy.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I love that you come out here and do this. You're a person of like kind.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Courageous for you to be out here.
Yeah, she's very.
I appreciate it. She.
You are either male or female, period. Non-binary is something you choose to pretend you are, okay? Non-binary is a choice of an identity, like saying I'm a dinosaur when you're not really a dinosaur, okay? That's what non-binary is. You are choosing to not be a man or a woman, though you are either a man or a woman. You start somewhere. You either start with male or you start with female. In between is a choice here. What I said earlier is intersex is a very small amount of humans on this earth, okay? they could actually be non-binary, but it is a very rare thing, and they're not choosing that space. They are born in that space. So this person here who is choosing to call themselves she, her, okay, or they, is choosing that. But this person in reality, okay, we're talking about knock knock reality, they are male. They are not female, though they want you to see I am not male. I am born a female, though I present what this person will never do, pass as a man, and they pass as a man because they are a man. I don't pass as a female because I make a huge effort to medicalize myself, grow a beard, work out, present. Okay, I know somebody in the comments is going to mention my voice because that's the only thing you guys could ever, for years and years and years, that's always been about my voice. I don't really care about my voice. And if you care that much, then you're just not paying attention. Because if I really cared, I would have gone to voice therapy and I would have learned how to talk like this. So whatever. But this is the nonsense, right? Again, how are you educating? I'm good. I have two last ones that are so good. Okay, so this one, because I want to show you the history of this freak.
We have some Lily Tino news. This is a pretty exciting one, honestly. So I'm still waiting for my emails to come back, but I will say this morning when I looked up some stuff to do some more research on, I found at least 3 different news articles from here to across the pond talking about this exact thing. That's right. We have news articles that I'll be linking in the down below. So you can see them, but they're talking about why we are raising our voices, why this ban is so important, why TikTok is actually standing together with this petition that Mr. Humble's made. And it's really kind of amazing, you guys. We've even seen tweets from J.K. Rowling saying her piece. So it's pretty awesome, you guys. Don't give up and don't think that your voice isn't being heard, because it is.
So this woman is connected to a petition to get Lily Tino off the internet, completely off TikTok. And I just wanted to show you this because it has a good compilation of how gross this person is. And I just like yuck. They give such yuck vibe. And the fact that there is a petition to remove Lily Tino from TikTok says everything. And I think at this point it had like 400,000 signatures on it. But okay, the reality is I believe in free speech. I do, whether I like it or not, whether I like what people are saying, what I like. But I think sometimes we need to look at the whole picture. And I really believe this person does a lot of damage to the young people. And this person should not be a representation of transgender because they are a grifter and they are not transgender. And they are yanking the chain. But the fact that they have access to young people, that's where we've really got to figure out how to fix this problem. Because do we believe in free speech? Yes, I think we all do. But do we also believe that people like this should not have access to, and when I even think 20-year-old is a young person and very influenced by influencers on the internet. Okay, so that's why I think that this person should not have access to young people, which TikTok, that's literally a young people platform. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to show you that yuckiness of this person that you all know. So I'm going to leave you with this last one because I think this person is a hero and this person says it. They're using their huge platform to say the things that a lot of us really want to say. My platform is nowhere near as huge.
You can only be a man, a woman, or trans. I am not gay. I am just open and very me. There's obviously a lot of gay people out there that only like a certain thing. That's great. LGB is it. Q and T, get off the alphabet, sweetie. You should be in your own category. Okay? Let me break it down for you straights. Lesbian, gay, and bi. Is that not a sexuality?
That's a sexuality, yes.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
What you think your identity is has nothing to do with what you're sexually attracted to. So why is T and Q on LGB?
Right.
And fuck that means. LGB, gay, lesbian, and bi, that is your preference of who you are attracted to and what you like. Your identity issues and who you think you are is so separate. I don't agree that they should be together. You can only be a man, a woman, or trans.
So when you say this, what's the pushback that you get?
It was like, I don't know. It was just very bizarre. But most people got it, and they were happy that someone who is a male that just does whatever the fuck they want and does look feminine is saying it. A lot of the straight community were very afraid to tiptoe around that.
You have to give it to him, okay? Whatever you like about him or not, the dude, like, rocked it. He made himself, like a total millionaire. He rocked it in his business. He's very focused. He's very honest about what it is. Some people try to bring up his past of saying things. I mean, my God, you know, people change. Maybe he said something 5 years ago or something. Maybe he doesn't feel the same way. I could say that I said things 5 or 10 years ago that I don't agree with now. There's nothing wrong with that in any way, shape, or form. But let's stay in the present. And in the present, he's saying what needs to be said, okay? LGB is not the same as TQIAPP poo-poo. And I really want to explain something to you really quick. I came from the lesbian community, okay? And when I transitioned out of the lesbian community, and I said bye. I'm an ally to the LGBT community, but the reason why it was always LGBT, not QIAPP poo-poo, it was always LGBT because many T people did come from the gay community or the lesbian community or the bi community, okay? And so we were sort of lumped into that because it was a community that we belonged to, and we decided to become male or female. Many of us represented in the straight community. I always had girlfriends. So on some level, when I transitioned to look like a man and live my life, I had a girlfriend and a wife, and I was sort of emulating a straight couple. So I'm no longer in that gay community, though I come from the gay community. But today it's different. And I have to agree with LGB Alliance, LGB separating, because they don't. And I do see a lot of homophobia attached to it, okay? Including Lily Tino. So it doesn't matter what you think about me. It doesn't matter what you want to call me. It doesn't matter any of that. I don't really care. I'm on board with Jeffree Star because it really does matter that those are separated now. It's not the same as it was 20, 30 years ago, okay? Even 10 years ago. And it's time to make a separation and time to show the difference between TQIAPP poo-poo, all their weirdo agenda, and the LGB. I stand with the LGB people, okay? That's just where I'm at because I believe that they're just solid. They want to live their lives. They want to move forward. The TQIA people want to make problems and are causing a lot of problems. So with that, thanks again. I do appreciate you guys so much for supporting the channel. Please hit the subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Please hit the like button. Either way, I still love you. Thank you so much. Baby girl is, I remember what I wanted to say before I leave you real quick, is thank you for all the comments about baby girl and her, like a little bit, she's crying a little bit more these days and waking up earlier, and you said she's having growing pains. She totally is. She is eating like a lumberjack, and she is growing like mad, all healthy. Last doctor appointment was, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. So thanks for the comments from all the parents out there and all the people who understand little newborn babies. So thank you for the love. Have a great, awesome day, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.